Hi, this is Jackie with Soluzio. In this video, I'm going to review or go over how to create Canva images that will fill, that could replace the images here on the Sacraments page or respectively on some of these Parish life pages. I think liturgical hospitality ministries would be a good example. See that these images are here. A couple of things I can do. One, when we log into the backend, I want to point out the image manager. I'm already here in another tab in my browser and showing you that this is where these images are located. Anytime when the image manager, if you upload a new file of the exact same name to the exact same folder, you'll get a message that says, do you want to overwrite this file? If you click yes, it'll replace itself on the website wherever it's used. You will have to clear your browser cache to see that change take place, and it'll take up to a day or two on a phone to come through, but that is an option. Just want you to be aware of that. So back on the control panel, from the image manager, I can find out what size these images are, and and you can find out any size of any image if you open the image in a new tab, hover over the title, browser title tab, and it'll show you in parentheses the image size. So 375 by 325 is what we're working with. Back on the control panel, I also want to point out that I've added a Canva icon for 375 by 325 so that you can make these changes, or you can create these images right from this link. Also want to point out there's a styles icon added here. This is a page where we just display the settings that are created for the site-wide. In this instance, there's a church and a school, and this is only really the church colors, but the font styles apply to the school too, even though they're red and black versus blue and gold. Here at the bottom of the screen, not only do I have a link to Canva as well, but I also give you the hex code color, the font type, and the font size. And I'll put one of those images will go right here on the screen next to it, and then I'll have a YouTube video, which I'm recording as I'm describing this to you, to go on this page as well. So what do I need to do? From the control panel, click on the 375 by 325 icon. So I've got this open in another tab because I still have the originals that I created here, and I'll have the pictures available to me as well. A couple of things we want to do. Under Elements, actually under Uploads, I would go ahead and upload your pictures first. If it takes a little bit, then you've got them when you're ready for them. Next, I'm going to go to Elements, and I'm going to add a square, just a colored square, and I'm going to use that to fill the space. If it goes over the edges, it's pretty much cropping off the edges for you, so it's not a big deal. If you're a perfectionist, of course, you can work with it as you need to. And then we're going to apply that hex code color in this spot. And that gives me the choice, and it makes it that color. Great. I'm distracted by the fact that this is Untitled Design, so I might rename this Sacraments or whatever it is that I'm working on. So I've got my background color that's going to go behind the text at the bottom. Next, I'm going to add text. I can choose set heading or subheading, whichever works. I'm going to change the font type to Marcellus. Whoops, Marcel. It's a Google font. It's a free font, so it should be able to be found here, and you shouldn't need anything paid for in Canva. This should all be accessible to you in the free version. I do also want to change the color to white. Then I want to go ahead, well, if I expand the text box, it expands by font size too. So I need to go ahead and turn that back to size 28. Up, and then I moved it back. Okay, so the better option is going to be to move it to the side and just expand the width of the box. And to get the height, I'm going to put my mouse cursor inside the box and press enter. I must have my insert key turned on. Maybe not. Okay. So let's see. Maybe we want to replace the confirmation image. So I'm going to type in confirmation. You'll notice I got the second line by pressing. I do have my insert tab on. Okay, there it is. I got the second line by pressing enter on the keyboard, and I can remove that confirmation. Is that spelled right? Now I'm confused. Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to note that if I don't have enough text to go to a second line, go ahead and put the word at the second line. I've got it lined up to where there's just a little bit of padding to the left and the right and the bottom of this this text box. Finally, I guess I wanted to do this too. I'm going to just put one letter in there so I know where the top bar, where to put my image specifically. So back under uploads, I can scroll down and find the originals that I know that I used here or others. So maybe I want to remake the Lord's Diner one. I guess this is confirmation. Or if you have a new image, upload that. So just resize that respectively. I don't really want to cut off the top of the letter D, but I also want it to be tall enough to fill this space. So just edit it as you see fit. When you have one of these created, click the copy or duplicate page element, and then you'll have the next one to work with, and you can change out the text, change out the picture, or even make ones of different colors as you so desire. Make as many of these as you need. Go ahead and choose download and download the whole folder. It'll download them as a zip folder inside of I've got these already in the downloads. So I've done this once, re-recorded my video. So here's the Sacraments one. Anytime you have a zip folder, you do have to extract the images to where I want them. Just in this folder is fine. And then right there, they are numbered 1 and 2. Notice here these are hospitality 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So just if you don't have a variety of options, you can go with what you got in terms of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you do, then of course rename these respectively. On a PC, pressing F2 gets you access to edit the name without having to right click and choose rename every time. That's how I would make these images. Go ahead and upload them to this folder, or find the article that you need to edit. So we said this was going to be the confirmation article. So I don't even type in the whole word just in case it's misspelled somewhere. And under confirmation, under images and links is where this image is underneath the intro image field. Also from the select folder here, I can navigate. I'm actually already in Sacraments, but then I can navigate down the page and choose a file for my computer if I didn't upload them into the image manager earlier. Select the image, choose insert, and then save your article. Go back to the website and refresh your work to make sure the changes took place. There you have it. I hope that's helpful. Let me know if you have questions. Thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.